So if you've got a problem, speak now or forever hold your peace and record it.
Okay, so I've got a very quick one, Jim, which is that the reflection for this Sunday, I submitted last Sunday instead of the one I should have submitted last Sunday. So I basically did reflection 3 for week 3 in week 2. Are you happy for me to just do the one I didn't do for this Sunday?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why that happened, but it did. So
that's not a drama. We will live with that for another day.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't like this. I'm sorry. If I have to share again, I'm going to share again. So I'm getting rid of that. Okay. Here we are. 405. Talk to me, people. Oh, before you, sorry. Stop there. To me, there are two things in 405, 105 that are absolutely crucial to tick off, as it were. And that is, how is your writing? If that's a drama, work on it. Editing, work on it. If it's not, it's a given and you move on to more of your other subjects. But this is, if you like, the cross-check point where you can, you see, with these essays about about this writing about homework or not homework, it's really exciting to get into an argument. Now, if that's a challenge, let's talk about it. If it's not, let's move on. The other thing is APA 6/7th, if you're transitioning to that. I would say this is your opportunity to make sure this becomes part of your DNA and you don't have to stress about it anymore. 405, 105 shouldn't be big deals. And looking at the group I've got in front of me, it shouldn't be a big deal for any of you, seriously. I mean, if you're straight out of school, checking your ages, maybe it might be a challenge. But you're not, you're experienced people, this shouldn't be a challenge.
It was actually really funny. I mentioned to a couple of people that I had to do the same topic as my children had for their homework, on should homework be banned. And I was just trying to crack a joke, but everyone that I told came back, they had such a firm opinion on it. And yes. they were like, oh, definitely. They actually answered the question. It was really funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So how can we best use this time together, folks?
I guess
Chris.
I'd like.
Oh, Miffy. Yeah. Okay. Miff, sorry.
Am I doing okay? Are you happy?
I am ecstatic.
Okay. As long as
I've got no dramas okay. Whatever with you. Let me have a quick look at what I've done. Yeah, no, speak up. Chip in there, anybody, while I'm just looking through. No, I'm all cool.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, I'm pretty clear on what needs to be done, I think.
I suppose for this one, are you clear on what an argumentative essay is? If you do it, you're 405, aren't you? In the literature review, I'm really at sea. How much has that gone? Have I got that in already? Let me have a look. No, the literature review is 14th of June. My apologies. There, you see, for the bachelor people, they're doing reading reflections, which is I'll come back to the literature review in a sec. The reading and reflection for bachelor is taking those two papers and really, if you like, tearing them apart, putting them back together. Do you get what they're saying, and can you critique them in a professional way? See the good bits in them, see the flaws in them. You're not really saying, well, I like their conclusion or not, but you're being critical of the paper. And that's really all you're doing, those two articles. Whereas a literature review for the master's people, you're going from there, springboarding and doing a bit more research, admittedly for 30% and 1,800 words, you're not doing that much of a literature review. It is a cut down a little literature review. If you're doing a full literature review of the topic of homework, you would be on this for several years. It would be massive. So you're doing a sample, if you like. And then you're trying to put these two papers, the Maisano and the Costly, into a context. Where do they fit? And you're being a bit more agile with these papers than simply reviewing each one. First, for the bachelor, you're doing one first and then the Costly, whereas the literature review is a little bit more sophisticated. I really encourage you to get your head around what literature reviews are. I think they're a great tool. Learn to love them. And for the major essay, it's getting your head around an argumentative essay where you can be dispassionate about two perspectives or more, and then come to your conclusion, and by all means be personal at the end. Any comments or questions? This is all good. A bit of a contrast to yesterday, gentlemen. For those of you who weren't here yesterday, we went a bit of hammer and tongs about a few things.
They got all their worries out yesterday. Now there's nothing left.
That's right.
Yeah. Victoria, Miff, your chance. Come on. Anything you want to ask. It doesn't have to be on these assignments. It could be anywhere on this subject.
I like this subject. I've had a good time thinking through things.
Good.
And touching base with it. Yeah. I don't think I have any questions. I mean, I'm still got other subjects with assessment due before the literature review, so I haven't actually properly sat down to think about it yet. I know where I stand on homework, but I'll see if I still hold the same opinion after this assignment.
Very good. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant question. Absolutely love it to bits. Okay. Well, I'm not going to keep you. You've obviously got families. If we don't need to ask anything else. Sorry, Chris?
I said we've got work to do.
Oh, yeah, a bit of that as well. Kate? Unmute yourself.
Patrick would just like to put his opinion forward on homework.
Oh,
I think homework should be banned because we've already done 6 hours of work. We don't need another 2 hours.
No, I would agree with you. If it's 2 hours at your age, I would be going off to see the principal and saying that is ridiculous.
But
maybe you do 45 minutes.
That's a little bit too much.
So you are exaggerating a little bit there, I think. So, yeah, but homework, I mean, let me give you my story, Patrick. I have no memory at all of doing homework when I was at primary school. I may have done, but it certainly doesn't register. But I do recall enjoying work. Now, to me, that's an important element. If your students are not enjoying work and they're seeing it as a punishment, that is so sad. So your teachers need to make you or help you to enjoy study and enjoy learning.
Well, they try to do that, but they never can. I'll tell you something that can help you about make history actually fun.
Of course, it's fun.
Oh, he said he likes the horrible history where they do a play about the history.
Oh, taking off the TV program.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, but one day you'll be loving learning, and that's, I think, what homework is all about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I don't actually know how long I do it. I just assume it's 2 hours. It feels like 2 hours.
I'm sorry, it's not that.
It varies.
But I think when you write your books, that's good, because then you'll learn.
Yeah, I write books. I wrote one that's 3 chapters long.
Fantastic.
A page this big.
Excellent. Well, look, folks, thank you so much, Patrick, for your contribution. You've obviously got a huge ally there, and I think you probably need to reference Patrick in your essay, Kate.
There's a conversation, I think you said in APA 6 that I can reference a conversation.
Okay, good. Yeah, there is. Okay, God bless all. Till next time.
Thank you.
We will talk. Oh, Kate, I'll give you a call in a minute.
Great, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye.